Okay, let's roll it. Hello, long time no see. And first of all, I welcome you to marvel at my beautiful new hair color. Today, I want to talk with you about the fragility and productivity and the traps which lay ahead. Because in the last few weeks, I had quite a lot of ups and downs with my own productivity. And I have to say, I'm a huge fan of planners, planning systems, bullet journal, whatever. But then I also have a kid. And what happened actually a few weeks ago is that I was so inspired to start my week on Monday because I had so much plans and so much art to do. And then my son started coughing on Monday morning, which meant all my beautifully crafted plans, all my ideas, all my expectations, they just went out of the window for a whole week. And I have to say that I didn't have anything like really urgent to do, but still they were my plans. They still were something I wanted to do. I had my aspirations, I had my needs, I had ideas, and it was so hard to just go like that into the wall. And it took me 3 days of being extremely angry. I was like a volcano. I was grumpy, I was snapping at everybody. We suppress anger so much, especially women, because it's not a good thing for a woman to do, to express her anger. I had a terrible headache. I started to have back pains, like here, just above my arse, what's the place? I don't know the word in English. Because I was always so stiffened. Like these places, they still don't feel very good, I have to say. It means this tension, the body tension, was too hard for me to bear. So that's why I decided that I won't do my beloved classic vlog as I usually do. Is I will try to finally do some talking head video about things that concern me in productivity. And the first things first, I really want to add my small voice of my teeny tiny channel to people who started to talk about the trap of productivity. And yeah, I know that we've heard about it so many times already, that you shouldn't compare your whole life to like social media of 10 or 20 people you watched during your day on Instagram or in YouTube. But I guess that we still do it. I mean, because it's very hard while you skim the feed, this knowledge, it gets into your mind. And no matter how productive you were actually during the day, in the end you quite often feel not enough, because you think that everybody did more than you. And the trick is that it was not everybody, it was everybody combined did more than you. Of course they did, because it's more people. I don't like the pressure it puts on all of us, both watchers and creators. So I really want to try to find some, at least, direction. My beautiful husband sent me the link to Simon Sinek video, and he said there that what we are looking for is leadership, not certainty. And then he adds, we are looking for guidance and directions, not necessarily answers. Because I guess by that point in 2021, we finally getting closer to the realization that most probably there are fewer answers than there are questions. And we also live in a very good time, despite everything that's happening. That still is a good time. We have so many things to do, and we have so many possibilities on the different levels of our situations, like countries or whatever. And the greatest skill, I guess, that we might have now is the skill of adjusting to uncertainty and skill at limiting yourself. So for example, I had to cut almost all of my client work for this year to achieve as much as I can with learning. So now I'm attending 2 courses with feedback at the same time. And guess what? Of course, immediately there are like several more courses, Skillshare courses, YouTube courses, subscriptions, tutorials, wherever, like so many of them, because I learn how to draw better, how to achieve skills I need to do work, to be kind of qualified to do certain kinds of jobs. The hardest thing for me is actually cut everything, to choose what to focus on and to cancel everything which goes in the way. I had to kind of talk myself out of attending the 3rd course because it was so interesting. The price was so good. I really liked the teacher. I liked the program of the course. But I had to say no. I had to apply logic to what I do. And this is what I learned from amazing Bobby Chiu, because he said, like, you cannot apply as much like time and like passion and everything if you don't use logic. And I have to plan carefully what I will do further on. And of course, sometimes I have to take some client work because I have to be also strategic about it, because there are some clients you shouldn't say no to. Because for some perspective or for networking purposes. And this is about adjusting. If I say that I say no to all client work, it doesn't mean that it has to be this way. I just have to be conscious about it. So I don't know if it helps anybody to listen to me talking about me trying to juggle everything that I want, and me talking, sitting in my kid's bedroom, right? But I guess that's life. And the trap of productivity is that we actually overbook and overplan ourselves that much, and we don't account the things that we do extra. Like, for example, I take care of our apartment, I manage our groceries, I manage dog, adding up to my son being sick a week. My dog started whimpering when she walked. Of course, it got me frustrated. It immediately took my focus from my art classes on my dog, because she's in pain. I have to do something about it. So I had to call the vet and go to the vet, and the vet is quite far from me because I live in a big city, so I had to take a taxi. It means quite a lot of money, I have to say. What I'm saying is that life happens, and if there is anything that this pandemic situation taught us, is that life happens and we have to adjust, and there is nothing more dangerous than to kind of beat yourself up for the things that you didn't do because things around you changed. You have to be changed as well. Otherwise you will be doomed, I guess. Yeah. Was it video too serious, I wonder? I'm not sure what to add more. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it was at any point helpful for you, and maybe it will add up to your research on your own life, your own productivity, and your own thinking process and processing process. You may find it useful for you. I will attach the links I'm talking about in the description, of course. And thank you for watching the video. Likes and subscriptions are, of course, very much welcome. Cheers!